Most men want to reset, but they keep doing the exact same things that keep themselves stuck. If your life feels chaotic or overstimulated, it's not your fault. Here's how I rebuilt my life from zero. No bullshit. And if it worked for me, it might work for you. Step number one is get out of stimulation. So if you're constantly someone that's scrolling on your phones all the time, like, let me ask you a question. How do you feel? Your brain feels probably absolutely fried. When you have conversations, you're probably not even present, and it's causing a disconnect in all your relationships, and it's actually affecting your personal life because you're overstimulated. Our mobile devices, they're great. They can make us lots of money, but the truth is they can cause us a lot of headaches as well. You need to understand that your attention's being pulled in every type of direction, and you really want to value your own time. So that means getting still with yourself, getting silent with yourself, and just accepting that it's okay to not be overstimulated. So if you're playing video games or you're constantly scrolling at night, just ask yourself the question, like, how do you feel when you're doing it? 9 times out of 10, you feel absolutely shit. Number 2 is discipline. Discipline equals self-respect, and discipline is just doing the things that you do not want to do. You know what you probably need to do. Let me ask you a question. Do you know what you need to do? I think I know what you need to do, and that's simply getting up earlier, and that's going to bed on time to get a full night's sleep. That's also maybe starting that side hustle and spending 1 hour a day doing it so you can get out of your current situation. You don't need to have this big picture all perfectly figured out. It's just not the game. You need to start off with small steps and start to strengthen your willpower and your discipline, so when it comes to the next obstacles, you'll just have become that man that you desired to be. So if it's hard for you to go to the gym, do things that make it easier, right? Like put your running shoes next to your bed, so you know first thing when you get out of the morning, you need to just slip those shoes on and then just drive your way to the gym or walk to the gym, and then it's game on. So do these things that just like really make these disciplines a lot easier, and just stack the small things bit by bit, and you'll really start to build this confidence momentum. Number 3 is fix your environment. If you've got any people around you that just don't share the same type of dreams, or they're not ambitious as you, then start to really minimize that time. I'm not saying that you need to cut everybody out of your life, but you do need to minimize the people around you that don't hold as the same vision, or they don't hold big dreams. If they're not aspiring to be something better than themselves, or they're not into self-improvement, then there's a good chance that you might actually outgrow them, or that they might weigh you down. Now, there's nothing wrong with staying in the same place for those people that do want to do that. That's just the decision they've made. But if you're making the decision that you want to build that business, you want to get that body, it's going to require a new person to actually do that. And it's very uncomfortable, and it's very difficult to actually change who you are when you stay in the same environment. For me, when I was just caught up in the whole party scene, that's just all I was around. And then once I cut out all the party stuff, I started going to the gyms, making connections there. And then it was like my new environment just shifted from one opposite to another, from the partying, the alcohol, the drugs, to then all the fitness people that cared about their health and their well-being, okay? Number 4 is get sunlight and sleep right. Sleep is just one of the most underestimated things. I only figured this out 1.5 years ago after being into self-improvement for 10 years. I didn't realize that sleep, it was the last thing that I tried to fix, and it was actually the most important thing that I was missing out on. If I could take all my time back and just start with sleep before anything else, I would have actually done that. So depending on where you are in your journey, don't overlook sleep. That means 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, pitch black. You wear earplugs if you have to, wear an eye mask if you have to. Sleep, it's your sacred time, and it literally just sets you up for a way better day. When I started to dial in my sleep, it got rid of 99% of my mental problems, anxiety, brain fog, depression, all that type of stuff. It just eliminated it, all of it. So go to bed at the same time every night. That will tell your body that you're starting to, develop this sleep rhythm. It's extremely important. It's the hardest part, is going to bed early. That's the hardest part of the whole thing. So once you form that discipline, it's kind of game over. The rest of the sleep routine is quite easy. But as soon as you get up in the morning, get 10 minutes of sunlight straight away. Even if it's like dark and gray, if you're like somewhere in North Europe or something like that and it's the winter, still get outside and just look straight up into the sky, because that's just going to reset your body. It really lowers the cortisol, just allows you to just feel way more peace and just way more clarity. Now, number 5 is training every day. Whether you do it 6 days a week or 7 out of 7, train every day. Get some form of exercise every single day. Even if you're really big into the gym and you believe in rest days, I for sure believe in rest days too. But even on my rest days, I will still go for a 1 hour walk, just a light walk. So you need to exercise every day. And it just depends what your goals are. If you want to obviously get massive and absolutely jacked, then you might be doing bodybuilding. If you want to have this shredded, nice, lean physique, then you're probably going to be doing a mix of weights and cardio. It doesn't matter. Whatever the goal is, that's up to you. That's the whole beauty of being a human. You've got individuality and you can choose what you want. Now, whatever you choose, now you must start to do the training every single day in accordance to actually become that person. It's as simple as that. Number 6 is faith and grounding yourself. So it's just important that you believe in something. I was an atheist for a long time, didn't believe in anything. Horrible place to be. If you're an atheist, then that's your choice and so be it. And hopefully you might have a turnaround like I did, but you need to believe in something. So now I've got my whole faith in God and there's just no questions about it. Whether you believe in the universe, a higher power, God, whatever it may be, you need to connect with this source every single day and understand that it can do way more than you can do on your own. You need to align with God, you need to spend time with God in the morning and the evenings, and just understand that it is going to propel you forward to your goals way quicker than you could ever do on your own. So these are just, 6 simple steps of how I rebuilt my life in the last 10 years. And just getting straight to the point, no bullshit. These are things that you could use in your life that could just completely switch everything for you if they worked for me. And a bonus one is simply just speaking to everybody and anybody, making friends wherever you go. So for a long time, I was actually an introvert, very socially anxious. One way to get rid of social anxiety is just start speaking to everyone. You'll realize that no one's scary. You'll realize that it was your own issue because you were so self-absorbed on your own self. So start speaking to everyone and anyone because you'll be amazed at the connections that you could build that are going to help you go way more further in your dream than you could do on your own. Because just understand this, people win championships together. No one wins championships alone. If you like this video, make sure you hit a like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the video below what tip helped you the most. Also, if you want to book a call and you want to discuss anything on how you want to take your life to the next level, just book a call below and I'll be happy to have a chat with you.